Well, it's a Sunday morning.
Yep.
And we're getting ready to take off, and we're going to go to Grand Prairie, Texas again, but this time we're going to Prevost.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here you make me smile. You're the solution.
To get some maintenance things done on the bus.
Yep.
Because we're getting close to the end of all our doctor's appointments, so we're getting ready to travel, so we just want to get a few things checked, taken care of, and we're good to go.
Making sure the bus is up to par.
That's right.
Before we hit the road.
Yep.
So we'll take you along with us.
Yep, and we'll let you know what goes on. Okay, we just got to Prevost in Grand Prairie. So we're all hooked up, electricity, got the ACs running, and we're just gonna kick back, relax until our appointment on Tuesday. We got here on Sunday because we wanted to beat the traffic, but whew, it was pretty loaded this morning.
There's a lot of traffic, and we left early.
Yeah, we left around 9. Traffic hit about 10, 10:30. It was crazy.
Yep. So we'll keep you posted.
Yep, by the airport too.
Yeah, we're by the airport. There goes one right there. keep you posted. We're here for just like maintenance.
I need to call him and let him know his landing gear is still down.
Oh,
he's pretty high.
To see what all the bus needs, you know,
Yeah.
and we haven't been to Prevost yet, so we thought we'll go ahead and do it.
It's only 2 miles from Marathon where we were to get the ACs fixed.
Yeah.
They're 2 miles apart from each other. So we're back in Grand Prairie and just taking care of some maintenance, getting some stuff looked at, taken care of, and then hopefully we start traveling.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah.
I'll keep you posted. We're outside taking Joy for a walk. We're gonna head to town, check out the area for a little bit, but we're still hanging out at Prevost. Mal's checking in, letting them know we're here, and hopefully they could, you know, take us in early tomorrow morning. Well,
It's Wednesday morning.
yeah, last time we were filming was on Tuesday.
Yesterday. So there's a little bit of a mix-up between the service rider and the mechanic. The mechanic took in the wrong bus, so they're supposed to take us in first thing this morning and hopefully get us fixed up before the end of the day.
Yeah, we were told we were supposed to be brought in early yesterday morning.
Yeah.
So after, I don't know, it was close to the afternoon, Mal went in there and talked
Well, we
to.
inquired 3 times yesterday.
Yeah, talked to the advisor.
Yeah.
He said he was waiting for a bay to open up, and then we should be going in shortly, and then we waited.
Shortly turned in a long one.
We napped, we waited, and then he thought, I need to go check again. And that's how we found out that they brought in the wrong bus, so we should be brought in today.
It's all good.
Yeah.
That's
part
being,
of
being full time.
Yeah, you just go with
Luckily
the road.
we got hookups. We're good to go.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we just got the bus back.
Yep.
And they found a few items that need to be replaced, which is exactly why we brought it in, because we wanted them to do some maintenance on it. And they also found 3 recalls
Yeah, can you believe that?
in 1991.
Yeah, and there's some open recalls.
Yeah, they don't have the parts. They're going to order them, so we'll be back probably in a week and a half and have them do the recalls.
Yep, and you also brought some parts for them to replace, right?
Yeah, fuel filters.
Yeah, so they did our fuel filters, got that taken care of.
Yeah.
And so we're in the area, so thankfully, you know, we're not going to be far.
Yep.
And we'll see them again.
Yep, they checked the whole bus out. They couldn't believe in how great a shape it is, and that's thanks to Mitch, the one we bought it from.
Yep.
Did a tremendous job of keeping it upgraded and replacing some parts and keeping it well maintained.
And there's a lot of new buses here, and ours is the star of the show.
Ours is done, yeah.
They love it. They love
they're working
our
on them
bus.
every day, and they said, they said, oh, we're in love with your bus.
Yeah. So, you know, when we come back, you know, we'll film a little bit more and let you know, what the recalls are, and we'll see you in a week.
Is it film or film?
Film.
There ain't no more film, right? They don't do film, and
I don't know.
we'll record.
Record.
Yeah, we'll record it and then
Vlog it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we are back at Prevost.
Grand Prairie.
It's been a week and a half.
Yep.
And today is Saturday.
Yep. We came over the weekend. We have an appointment Monday morning.
Yeah. And the weather's supposed to be pretty bad, so we came a little bit early because we don't want to be driving in a bad weather over here at Grand Prairie.
Yeah.
So, gonna get a few more things fixed and supposedly some recalls. We came here yesterday because we were over in the area. We decided to stop by and talk to the service writer and see if they had the parts available, and they did. So we're a go for Monday. So Monday morning,
Yeah.
the bus should be up and on the lift again.
Yep.
Getting a new air dryer and some other things done.
And we'll keep you posted, letting
Yep.
you know what they find and what we get done.
Yep. Well, it's Monday morning.
Yep.
And we're at Prevost, and gonna put the bus in, put a new air dryer with a filter on it, whole new assembly because the other one's outdated. You can't get parts for it anymore, and they still can't find the parts for the recall.
Apparently, it's dealing with the hose, right?
Yeah, dealing with the air hose on the
Yeah.
right side. They had to put the air hose was too long, and it was looped to the outer side of the wheel. And when you turn the wheel to the right, the hose would rub on there. And so for right now, they put a bracket to get the hose out of the way, but they're looking for the right hose
Yeah.
and some other parts because they said it's an assembly. You can't just replace one. So it's a recall since 1991.
But, it's been like a week and a half since we were here last.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll figure it out and get it done because we're ready to move on.
Yeah.
We want to start traveling. So we'll keep you posted and
But
let you know
it's
what
a safety
happens.
concern and we want to get it done.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But-
So we'll let you know what happens if they're
Yep.
able to get it done today.
Yep.
Okay.
Been a hell of a day.
Yeah, it's been a very long 8+ hour day for us.
A hell of a day, dear.
Sitting in the truck with Joy,
Yeah.
trying to get everything done.
Yeah.
Come to find out that they couldn't do our recall because they're still finding.
Trying to find parts, put
Yeah.
it together. So they said it'll probably be a few months down the road. They'll contact us when they have all the parts together and set up an appointment to come back and get those recalls done.
Yep. But they did do our air dryer.
Air dryer. Yeah, they put a
Yeah.
newer air dryer on. The old one, the original, had a real big canister that had beads in it. They no longer make that. It's hard to find the beads to replace the repack in there. So they just put a whole new air dryer with a new decadence filter on there. So
And it's supposed to make it easier, right?
yeah, now
Or-
we can just spin off the old filter every year
Yeah.
and spin on the new one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then when we were here last, which was like a week and a half ago?
About a week and a half ago,
When
we
we
had
had
them
our-
replace the primary and secondary fuel filters.
Yeah.
Well, the primary is leaking on the bottom, and they tightened it up this morning. They said, okay, leak's fixed. When they pulled the bus out of the bay and parked it out here for hook it up for electric, I went and checked it. It's
Yeah.
still leaking. So we're here for another night. I guess they're going to pull it into the shop first thing in the morning and probably put some new O-rings on the valve on the bottom and hope that fixes the leak so we can get out of here. Today is day 15
Yeah, since we've been in the area.
since we've
trying
been
to
in the
get this
area
all done.
going back between Prevost and Marathon. Prevost and Marathon.
Yeah,
And
so
now we're at Prevost again, like I said, day number 15. And we'll probably be out of here either day 16 or maybe day 17
we're ready.
and get back to a park.
Yeah,
We haven't
and,
been in a park in 15 days so far. So.
Yeah, so we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And we understand our bus is an older bus, but it feels like we just keep going back and forth here. There was really a lot of lack of communication.
Yeah.
Mel had to do most of the footwork to find out what was going on.
Yeah.
And that made it a little frustrating for her, especially, they do have a waiting room. We just didn't want to deal with taking Joy in there because, of course, she wants to explore.
Oh, yeah.
And
She'll
we
be all
just,
over the place, and we don't want that.
it's made for a long day, just being in the truck with her. And it's just, we just asked to keep us informed. That's all we wanted them to do, but it's all good. We're gonna hopefully get this done in the morning and get out of here, and then come back in the next few months, hit the road, and then just come back to Texas and
Yeah, our main
get the
primary
recall
thing
done.
is to be safe on the road.
Yeah.
We don't want any area issues with brakes or anything like
Yeah.
that. So we just want to get all that taken care of. And, now that we do, we just want the fuel leak fixed, because fuel costs too much just to let it sit there
let
and
it sit
leak.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, we'll keep you posted and show you where we end up.
yeah. Okay, well, the bus is in the shop again since early this morning. The primary filter Raycor, it's a paper filter element. It's still leaking from the bottom where you release it. Like if you have water in there, you just loosen it up, drain the water out, and tighten it back up. They think the O-ring's bad, or the bottom of that plastic screw part is broke.
Yeah, Mel went in there this morning and talked to the advisor.
Yeah.
Of course, parts didn't have it on hand.
Didn't have the O-ring on hand.
Yeah.
So.
And the technician came out while we were still on the bus and was taking a look at it.
Yeah.
And said he can pull it in. So we're not sure exactly if they were able to find
The
an
O-ring.
O-ring.
Yeah.
Or
They said they had some O-rings like they use for oil, but they wanted to make sure that it was good for fuel.
Yeah.
So apparently they found one, or otherwise I'm thinking that they wouldn't have pulled it in.
Yeah, because they did tighten it yesterday, right. and it still dripping, like Mel said. Not as much though, right?
No.
So they did, since they tightened it, but they don't want to over tighten it and cause more
it had
issues.
maybe like an 8-inch diameter prior to that of a leak on the concrete, and now it's the size of a $50. So
yeah, and the whole thing is it's leaking.
Yeah, it's leaking.
We don't want it to leak at all, because it never did.
No.
And they got a different technician on it. Apparently the technician that was working on it when Mel was addressing it with the service advisor copped an attitude.
Yeah, he copped an attitude.
Thinking, well, it's not much.
Yeah,
it's like,
he said, well, it's only 6 drops. Well, if it's 6 drops in that time, within a half hour, then you pay for the fuel.
Exactly.
I don't have a problem with the leak if you want to pay for the fuel.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So we'll see what happens.
Just want it fixed.
They should get it fixed sometime, hopefully this afternoon-ish at the latest.
Yeah.
And
and
then
I think that's why they put another mechanic on it. Cause,
and
we're
we
going
can
to deal with that.
hit the road tomorrow. We wanted to stay overnight again because we want to make sure that it's
not
fixed.
leaking. Yeah, because we don't want to hit the road today after they fix it and then find out tomorrow morning, well, it leaked overnight, so we're going to stay here one more night.
Yeah, and it's like, 92 miles is where we're going, which isn't that far, but it is in a way when you're driving up from that area and then having to pay fuel, to come back and forth. So we don't even want to do that. We want to make sure that it's good to go, and we'll keep y'all informed and see how long it takes. Hopefully it won't be an 8-hour day like it was yesterday. So and get all these things addressed.
That's another story.
Yeah, that's now another story.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a what's up with that story. Well, we got it out of the shop. It was about 2.5 hours in there to fix the fuel leak.
Apparently.
Yeah, they said they put a new O-ring on, and then they took it out of the shop and brought it back to us. So, I mean, at that time it didn't leak. So it's like 6:30 in the evening. Went out to check it, still leaking.
Yeah, so we have reservations tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we're going to head out, but we're going to stop and talk to the
service advisor in the morning before we leave.
Yeah, let them know what's up. And we got to come back for the recall when they do get the part. So we'll just address it with them in the morning.
Yeah, it's not leaking as much as it did.
Yeah.
When they first did it, but I mean, it's still drips. So just it was different mechanic. So that was number 3 mechanic. So I just don't.
It just, when we talk to them, we're very personable. So we like to talk to them, after they do the repairs and just find out, did everything go well? And Mel's noticed that they're kind of standoffish. We don't know if if something's going on in the shop, maybe the advisor got
I'm thinking
upset with them, but
they're used to just doing fleet vehicles, because that's a lot of what's in here, fleet vehicles. I don't think they're really like, my personal feeling,
waiters.
I don't think they like
Customer.
dealing with talking with customers and having to explain anything. I think they're just used to going, picking up a bus, putting it in the stall, do what they got to do, put it back out. That's what my personal feeling. That's the kind of vibe I get from them.
Yeah, we really didn't get a good experience here, you know, as
Not at
far
all.
as, yeah, well,
Not at all.
we'll probably in the future, you know, find someplace else that we could take it to
Yeah.
to get work done that Mel can't do.
Yeah.
You know, Mel does a lot of the work on the bus, and this part with the diesel leaking, Mel could have done. He just thought, I got the part, let me have them slap it on, and then it ended up.
About the filters, I was going to do it. I did it on our last rig.
Yeah,
Every year, and I said, you know what? While they got it in there, they can just go ahead and put these in here. But
we learned.
Yeah, we learned.
Yeah, so we're heading out in the morning, and we'll show you guys where we're going to be.
Finally.
Finally.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, we're now at the RV park.
Yep.
We finally left Prevost after a crazy 3-4 days.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Mal went in there this morning to talk to them about
the fuel leak, still
Yeah.
leaking.
yeah, it was still leaking.
And
you
they
know.
said, well, they put a new O-ring in it, and it still leaks, so maybe there's a hairline crack in the bowl or whatnot. Thing was, it wasn't leaking when we put it in. When they replaced the filter, that's when the leak started.
Yeah.
And so then we proceed to pay the bill. They charge us for the O-ring and an hour and a half labor to put the O-ring on.
Yeah, it was
So
something, you know, when it wasn't even leaking, and then we end up getting a bill for it.
Yeah, so we got charged
Yeah.
for something that they did.
And besides that, you know, they told, the advisor told Mel that they were only going to charge us like 4.5 hours, you know, for the other work they
For the
did.
air dryer.
And of course, you know, the tech said it was going to be 8. So what do? They charged us, 7.5 hours or
Around
so?
7.5 hours for
So-
the air dryer.
We're really disappointed. They're going to be looking for the parts that we need to do our safety recall.
Yeah.
And with that said,
I
you
have
know,
no faith in that either.
Yeah,
It's
they're-
the worst service I've ever
Yeah.
received, and the worst service we've received since we've been on the road.
Yeah,
Worst.
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get it done elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know, there's more than one Prevost, so we'll get the recall done somewhere else.
Yeah.
So we just want to let you all know we finally left. We're at the RV park.
16 days of lot docking there.
Yep.
Done.
And we're going to start traveling.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thank God.
Well, we appreciate y'all watching, and this is a little long one. And if you don't mind, please like, share,
And subscribe.
and subscribe.
Because crap happens. And we'll show it to you.
yeah. Well, y'all take care.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here,